Hey guys, I was just going to do a little follow-up, like a couple extra thoughts on the Teyes cc3. Kind of a follow-up to the sound quality. I've been trying to figure out a way. Looks like everything that you do on here, and I even tested it with Rune, is no matter what res, it's putting it out to 48 through the player. And even though I always say that I don't think it really matters, it's an OCD thing, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure out a way to A and B this a little bit better, all within the same settings, and I've come up with that today. So what I have two different setups here, and I can switch between them damn near instantly. So what I've been doing is basically this. I'll do it really quick and then I'll explain. So volume matched, and okay, that's from one source, that's from another source. So they're almost perfectly synced, and I can just really A and B them almost instantly. So what I've done is, it's a high-res streamer that's going, really the only difference is I'm running coax from the cc3 back to my first DSP, and I can also hook that high-res streamer that's completely removed from the head unit. It's done through a Wi-Fi network in the car. So that streamer feeds in through a fiber optic cable, and then my DSP can switch between the two, whatever input you want to use, and then it sends it out through the same coax into my other DSP. So it's really the only difference between the two would be fiber optic versus a really high-end coax. So what have I come up with? Man, I just don't hear any difference. Maybe the fiber optics is a touch smoother, but that may be the fiber optic. I mean, I'm splitting hairs at this point. I'm super critical. You know, I any kind of sibilance I can't stand. And usually that's kind of where you start hearing the differences between different units. I just can't find any flaws with the output of this. I'm just floored, you know, that, you know, I keep having my doubts because, you know, getting all these debates, you know, about, you know, Android's 48 kilohertz resample. I still wish I could test the coax out of it using UAPP. I'm still looking for a DAC that I could hook up to it. There's a few settings in there that sounds like it's going to force a high-res driver. I just don't know if it's actually doing it, because my topping D10, that's USB only. My shit audio DAC is doesn't have a display on it, so I don't know what it's actually doing or seeing. So once again, kind of an update / small review on the T3. You know, it's so far I mean, I still really like it. I still think you need like a good SIM card to make this thing work flawlessly. I've ordered a Verizon hotspot instead of my tablet run on a hotspot, just because I think it's silly to have a whole tablet in here, you know, tucked away under something, you know, just to have a Wi-Fi network. Yeah, I downloaded almost all my playlists through Tidal, so I don't have to rely on the Wi-Fi network as much. But Tidal still wants to talk to the internet at times. So if it's not connected, it's a little buggy. Other than that, this thing's just killing it, man. Anybody on the fence about one of these, Chinese head units, this thing's no joke. The fit and finish is incredible. It's specifically made for my car. It has steering wheel controls, the track, even if you change the heater and stuff, it shows up on the screen. Let's see what else is there. Let's see. There is. So if you get into, what's cool about it too is you can make the fan automatic. You can make it full time. It's pretty cool. Let's see, where's that settings at? If you go to settings, all kinds of stuff in here. You can change the way what happens when it powers up if you wanted to start a certain app. What's even cool about this is, let's say you're playing Tidal. You shut the car off to run in the store. Of course, it kills the music, unlike a tablet where you have to pause it before every time you get out of the car, otherwise it's going to keep going. So you shut the car off, it pauses Tidal, obviously, and when you get back in, it'll pick up and start playing where you were. Once in a while it doesn't, but I'd say 90% of the time it gets it right. What's this other one? The car, where's that one? Where'd it go? If you're looking to do Android Auto or whatever, it's that one there. I mean, it's kind of pointless when Android Auto is a very dumbed down version of what you're getting, and it just looks better too. I'm looking for car info, but basically I can get in here and access my car like I did the OEM radio, and like if you use the remote start, the automatic heat seats turn on, all kinds of stuff, how long your lights stay on afterwards, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. See what else is there. Anyway, back to the sound quality stuff. I just can't see this getting any better than what it already is. I was even thinking about throwing the car PC back in here and just A and Bing it that way, but decided that streamer has always been good enough, compared to that, and it's just a lot simpler. So I wired that up, and basically it just connects to the Wi-Fi network in the car, which would be the tablet as a hotspot / router. So I can the app on the that you saw on the screen there is it just sees it on the network and then controls it through that. So there's no physical connection between the head unit and the streamer. So the whole signal is offloaded, which would bypass the any kind of internal resampling from Android. So conclusion is, I just don't see anything better than this. I don't hear any issues at all. The slightly softer sound might be, again, the fiber optic cable. I've heard that in the past when comparing A and B from the exact same source. So I don't think it's the streamer. I think it's the coax. Which one do I prefer more? I don't know. It wasn't really. Really wasn't sibilance I was hearing. It was definitely a little more air through the coax than through the fiber optic, and that was coming from what I was listening to was a 96 file, the Emma competition disc. So a little more sparkle in her voice. But yeah, it's the Teyes definitely sounded slightly better than the high definition streamer. Anyway, I'll wrap it up here. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Have a good day.